Get your sage and light it. It's going to be a humdinger. Let's go ahead and sage all my homies in the UK and in Europe holding it down. Your rights. I love you guys. Everyone out here in the States and Canada doing the same. All my homies holding it down in Ontario and in Toronto. Holding it down in Australia, New Zealand, every place on earth where there is awesome beings. My homies in Cambodia, Indonesia, love you. All over Asia. Just want you guys to know I love and support you guys. We're all here together. All right. Let's talk about that new timeline and why we all kind of feel, you know what I mean, a little out of it, right, these past couple days. I can explain some stuff that's going on for that. But without further ado, welcome to Morning Coffee. How you guys doing out there? Oh my goodness gracious. And where's the star of the show? For goodness gracious. Let me go fetch the star of the show. Stand by. All right. And I'm back. The star of the show. Hey! Grogu says what's up. For all my homies out there watching, hang in there. You're doing great. Okay. Grogu loves you. Little baby Yoda, my boy. All right, baby Yoda. Let me put you up right here next to Buddha. All right. Awesome. So, let's talk about some cool things and why we all feel kind of out of it, shall we? Man, it's like, this is fireworks over here, baby. Sage goes here. Fantastic. All right, so. Namaste, like catch my family, and welcome to Morning Coffee. Now that we got that out of the way, we are here in glorious Sedona. Our conference was fire, absolute fire. Everyone that came, I love you. Everyone that spoke was rad. Lots of different, obviously, belief systems coming together. A lot of different realities merging together in certain timelines. It was a very awesome experience. I'm loading photos to that as I edit, as we go. And I should have the entire thing ready for digital download by next weekend, maybe next Friday, next Saturday. It's important. Like I said, each day is 9 hours long. I'm doing my best on that, ladies and gentlemen. And I want this to look like HBO. I mean, maybe not, at least the quality, the editing. Like, I'm spending a little more time in the detail work. I want this to make look great for everybody who participated, and for everyone who didn't get a chance to travel and be there. I'm taking my time to make sure that we have something cool to watch and to learn from. Awesome. The timelines are being adjusted right now. A lot of us that have already made our timeline jump, they're just putting us to sleep. What does that mean? That means that your consciousness, your good, your well-being, what you really want to be a part of has already been notified. Your higher selves know what reality you guys want to go to. So what's happening, I feel like they're kind of, our guides are kind of making our worlds right now kind of smaller. You're abundant, you're focused, you're healthy, you're working on yourself, you're fighting for your freedoms, you're doing things that are very individualized and compartmentalized. However, the issue is that you are choosing to be free. You are choosing to be sovereign. You are understanding that the people should lead on this planet, not these little turds hiding behind scenes with masks on. Okay, moving on. What else? A lot of these things are changing very rapidly. There's a lot of timelines that are merging right now. I'd say at least three. The three timelines that are merging right now, one is obviously kind of like this reality goes back to the way it's similar to the way it was before and how we were living. However, everyone has a different understanding of what health, abundance, prosperity, cleaning up the planet, organizing our stuff, and our health and our new, our wellness is at a higher level, number one. Another timeline is kind of like what we're seeing right now in duality, in the polarity game, where there's different sides to this coin. Some are choosing love and their own abundance. Some are choosing fear or being forced to do something. I understand that. And there's things I could say about many of our grandparents in World War II that came from Eastern Europe, from Germany, and a lot of these different countries that boned out and went to the U.S. because they were trying to get away from a World War II situation. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's something that you're being forced to do and you don't want to do it, get out of where you are. Take a little more precedent in your life and stop blaming everything around you. I understand this. What I'm trying to say is if you really want to not do something, then don't do it. Okay, I have a lot of friends. They're hitting me with different things out there, and I'm like, yo, bro, move. Yo, bro, go on vacation. Yo, bro, get an Airbnb in Iceland or Sweden for 6 months because they're not doing anything over there. What I'm trying to get to is don't think that you're stuck and you're forced to deal with this tapioca pudding that's coming out of a cafeteria of a bunch of C's get degrees. Okay? I don't give a shit what Pfizer's execs make off their vaccines. I don't care. All these guys, okay? Goodness gracious. Don't put weird stuff in your body. Okay? The FDA hasn't even signed off on it yet. Go call them and ask. I don't know what you want me to tell you. The FDA has not said this is safe. It's experimental. These are facts. Look it up. I love my family, and sometimes I feel like we have to put our foot down and go, whoa, 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 brainwashing 44 hertz. Let's just pump the brakes there. You know, Como, Domo, and Dumbo over there. There's a lot of things that we need to focus on with our own integration, our own internal health, wellness, and abundance, and things that we should be focusing on for the future, not being stuck in the present, right? With with never forget 9/11. I'm like, never forget it was an inside job. Hashtag. Never forget that either. All right, coming back into center. By the way, I love you. Whatever you choose, I love you. Whatever you guys are doing, I love you. Look, I'm just trying to say, don't believe everything you're being told. Be a free thinker. Be a critical thinker. Analyze things. Do your own research. Same thing with spirituality, right? Same things with some of these people and some of these different levels of information coming out. Everyone's showing their cards right now. I'm just rather kind of sitting back and going, why does it feel like a storm of consciousness every day I wake up? And why do I feel like I'm on the high seas in a boat just going back and forth? How my guides explained it to me was the entire third dimension in our reality is shifting. Okay? My thing is, in that shifting, never follow fear. Never follow fear when you're shifting. Never use fear to discern what you should do. Okay? It's always going to lead you into a very weird, strange place. And that's not who we really are. The controls of these guys and these groups on this planet that may seem, the powers that were, right? I've been noticing a lot of different inflections in certain things. And I'm noticing that the guys here, there's groups behind the scenes, their consciousness can no longer hold us. The guys, their forebears and their genetics of star beings incarnating from different sectors in this universe and picking a 3D popsicle suit. We are outperforming them. We're literally smoking them off the planet. So if you guys don't understand what's going on upstairs, there's so much light slamming into here. And to be completely clear with the Orions and the Andromedans, the Andromedan Council and the Orions, let me be completely clear with you. Andromeda is a huge ass galaxy that's already gone through these growing pains. Number one. Number two, they have high advanced things that can go tip to top with any of these turds. Here's the issue. Older galaxy already went through growing pains. Milky Way galaxy, teenagers growing up. Older brothers, teenagers. Us, we're the teenagers. We're the ones in emotional rehab on this planet. We're the ones figuring out what we like and what we don't like. Don't get it twisted. It's not a firefight. It's a situation between different levels of wisdom, different levels of consciousness. There are a lot of beings on the night side, on the bottom right-hand side, be absolutely clear with you, that their elders do not agree with, on the night side, their decisions. 100,000%. What is this? Everyone's kind of, they don't want to give up their power. They don't want the world to see them for what they are. They don't want everyone looking for them, sniffing for them, hunting for them at night when all the 3D vessels on Earth come online and can see them and stare at them through the veil. Like, yo, bro, you lost? You sure you're on the right planet? That's who we are as light warriors on this planet. I'm just trying to be honest with you. Now, a lot of the different things that are going on with the levels of consciousness. Check it. As I get in close with you. Some of the things I say won't make sense. Now, YouTube, listen to me. 12 years of staring through the veil, interacting with beings, 24/7, 365. I don't get a day off. I'm in a completely different functionality of my processing power. Where does that take me? It takes me to a place of negotiation and balance where I want the best for all beings on this planet, above and below surface. I'm not here to pick sides. What I'm trying to say is that if you're on a free will, sovereign planet, and you choose not to use your free will or sovereignty, whose fault is that? When you cross worlds, that's the first sentence they're going to hit you with. You had a choice, you chose to do this. That was your choice. No one forced you to do that. Now, those who are forced, there are other reparations that are being prepared for you now, obviously energetically and consciously. Some people were forced into this thing above their will, and I got nothing but love and abundance and prosperity and truly compassion for you. And I do hope that your guides are shot callers and are wise enough in this incarnation wheel to assist you and do their job. 100,000%. We're not all unconscious down here. We're not all looking up at the sky going, please, someone help me. We are those that people ask for, incarnated in the flesh. Like I said in my dissertation at the Cosmic Awakening, which was fire, by the way, I'm trying to explain to you guys, some of the older brothers and sisters and parents of some of these beings that are down here on the surface incarnated. Some of the gods, deities, and levels of this story down here, I need you to understand each of these beings has a family, and some of these beings, older brothers and sisters, incarnated to see how their juniors' game was going on. What do you think it is when the guardians of the Galactic Center incarnate on a planet? We are from the Galactic Center, some of us, and we're just doing a spot check on this planet in a very limited time space. What, one human incarnation, 100 to 200 to 300 years based upon the med tech technology that's going to be available to us, which they've had for 40 years. Okay, it's not going to be long before all this stuff is going on. There are contracts, agreements, and trusts that are going off around this planet that are 300 years long. Why would they make trusts that are 300 years in gravity? Well, maybe there's something that's about to be released on the planet that we're not aware of. Okay, just being honest with you, let's catch up. Okay, I'm not on the slow train. Let's go, let's go. If you guys are in a weird situation in a place with a bunch of zombies telling you what to do, you know what I mean? Peacefully go, hey, we're not going to do that. I hope one day you realize why we're so against this. Okay, my thing is that to not take it to a physical altercation, considering that that's the setup. They want us to go cuckoo, ka-choo, and do stupid things so they can go, see, I told you, martial law, or see, I told you. Listen, we're coming out of that weird timeline. Why am I bringing it up with you guys right now? Because some of you guys are still in that place. Come upstairs. Go out into nature. Calm down. This ain't the first time we've been a soul in a popsicle suit. What happened in 1918 and the 20s, the Spanish influenza? Why did they take out all the guys that came back from World War I, the strongest of what the Americans and what these Europeans had? Right? Because those are the ones that would overthrow these turds doing naughty things. Think about the words I'm telling you. This ain't the first pandemic BS we put through. Man-made bullshit. Okay? Sorry, it's not. Okay? What I'm trying to get to is that know this, understand this, see the game for what's being rolled out. That's all I'm trying to say to you. Hey, common sense. That doesn't feel right in my tum-tum. That feels like a lot of fear with no data. I wouldn't trust Fossy Saucy babysitting my cousin for 10 minutes. The guy looks like a gremlin. Don't trust gremlins. Look into their soul when they're speaking. He looks like a small child. He is one step from putting a jester hat on and doing a dance, okay? With the pants and the whole thing. Please, come on. You're listening to a five-foot gremlin telling you what to do. That's reality. If we came from another planet and we landed and we saw a 5-foot gremlin going, this is what I want you to do. This is what I think we should do. Any Andromeda would go, who put this little ass gremlin in charge of anything? This guy can't even bench press his body weight and he's telling you how to live healthy? This is the biggest joke I've ever heard in my entire life. Guys, that's that inner voice, common sense inside of your body. Listen to it. Jesus, I love you. Hey, in here. Don't trust any health instigator. When you look at them, it's the opposite of health. This isn't rocket science. I'm the number one health person. You can barely get out of a car and you're in charge of health? Guys, it's a game. It's a carnival ride. Snap out of it, baby. Snap out of it. Hey. Welcome to the carne. I'm like, you and you, back into the pit where you belong. Who let you guys out anyways? Where's your master? Jeez Louise. Somebody give this guy a breath mint and a pair of dumbbells. I'm embarrassed for you and your genome. Next. No one wants to say this shit out loud. Guys, you guys are very wise, proud, awesome, intelligent beings. Stop pretending and stop listening to a bunch of turds, okay? Trying to tell you what to do. Love you. You know? And if I'm leaning against your consciousness of what you've been programmed with, hey, cool. But I'm trying to tell you, we all don't believe the same thing. I believe in my higher self. I believe the original creator of my soul sent me here so I could learn things. I believe that we incarnated at the change of the tide to bring this planet back into balance. I think this thing has been a Shiza show for so long, we came. That's what I think. And I think all these little deities running around down here understand their actual elders showed up and picked popsicle suits like Undercover Boss and are staring at them right now in the physical, monitoring every single thought that comes out of their head and to their handlers. Hashtag reality check for everyone running around down here thinking that we don't have parents, we don't come from a galactic society, and we're just a bunch of little teenagers not knowing where we're going. That's complete BS. You know what I mean? I'm being honest with you. Hey, what's going to happen when ships start decloaking over your house? Is that your belief system going to hold up? Okay, for everything we've been told, why is there a Palladian Star Cruiser that's a half a mile long over Chicago or over New York? Riddle me that, Batman. What's going to happen? These guys are already being kicked off the rock as it is. What I'm trying to say is enough with the shock and awe. Understand and not fall for the bait. Don't fall for the fear bait. Drop the mic. Patience. Wait. I'm not saying there might be something for us in the future, but right now, wait. If you can't wait, or you already did something, hey, have faith in yourself, have faith in your immune system, and you should be taking your vitamins every single day because you're going to have to be super healthy to counteract what's going on inside your body. So it's not the end of the days. It's just you better be on it. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say. Just keep it real. Whatever choice you make down here, I support you. I'm just trying to say, as an intellectual being who studies daily, I have yet to see the conclusive evidence that this is safe. When you guys find that, let me know. Okay? And if it's not published by MSNBC or CNN, deuces on that whole shit show. Okay? Oh, a little more fire today. No, I'm going to stay in La Cage. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, because that was like the main. Can we get this? Can we go back into the heart now? Oh, my gosh. All right. I said it. I know you guys are thinking it. Look, I'm one of the messengers down here. You know your angelics on the left-hand side would be like, yo, dude, somebody open your mouth and say something. Okay? The thing about fear is it's parasitic in the sense that it starts with one person and it spreads. So does light. It starts with one person and then it spreads. Hey, let's not do that. Let's go buy some land over here, 200 acres. Let's get some solar farms. Let's get some wells dug. Let's go ahead and get an awesome library and cut ourselves out of this Shiza show and not be a part of it. Now, if you're collecting a check in some town in Germany and you can't leave your town or you don't get your check, is your health, abundance, and your life worth $1,200 a week? Germany? Is it? Right? I'm just being honest. I have homies over there that are telling me, like, I can't, if I leave the city, I won't get paid. I'm like, well, check it, bro. Is your health and wellness and your life worth being paid like a slave? That's slave payment. You can't afford me. You guys are priceless, being honest with you. And again, I'll lean against the consciousness with some common sense. Okay, I think you guys are rad out there. I think you guys are priceless individuals. Never be bought and sold like a cheap bauble. There it is. Maybe you don't like it, but I'm going to be the other side of your consciousness that you're not listening to. You're priceless. You're priceless. I love you. There is no one like you on this planet. There's no one like you in this universe. You're priceless. Treat yourself that way. If Yeshua was sitting right next to me, what do you think he'd say? My children are priceless. Of course he would. Buddha, Siddhartha, all the homies. You are priceless, children. You are very special. There's no one like you on this planet. No one in this universe. No one just like you. So I choose to believe things of that nature. That makes my soul feel good. You know? All life. Yeah, absolutely. Protect all life, man. Whew. Eat guilt-free. It's fantastic. Guilt-free eating is fantastic, bro. Love you too. I love all you. Hey, YouTube, I love you. I'll take the guys coming through the, hey, right here. Hi, I'm not going anywhere. Soon on this planet, you will know my face. Much more than you see on these little tablets. All right? And understand, my family is here to balance this entire structure. My family is here to flip this planet. My family is here to reset and take control of this poor behavior and bring us back into our birthright, which is abundance and prosperity and freedom for all beings above and below surface, including the animal kingdom and the flora, everything. We are here for the whole enchilada and we ain't going nowhere. Nice to meet you. Now, back to us over here. Hey! I was just in a full-blown suit, bro, smashing. Like, what you guys see? I'm just like, hey, you see me? Hi, it's been a while. Yeah. We're about to have a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Fun like you guys. Fun. What are you guys doing? I want to have like chariot races with like really rad steeds and like, no horses bumping, I want to do things. I want to bring back a higher level of like enjoyment where the whole body, it's like, when you work out at a gym, let's just say, or you can play a sport and you enjoy playing soccer and you run the whole time or football. I want to do things that are activities that's a full body workout and you're like, I don't need to go to the gym. I go to the chariot race. I practice on my chariot in the morning. You guys don't have a chariot course where you like have two horses pulling you at full speed? I've got shocks on the chariot, just like a car suspension, and I'm leaning around the curve, dragging a hand. These guys aren't ready for the real you. They can't hold you. I'm just saying, that's Tuesday morning warm up. Wait till you see the rest of the plan for you guys. Why do you think we're in charge of building the cities of light? You guys. Hey, I ain't here to play small, nor are you. Let this storm go by. Love your family, love your parents, help your friends. Understand that everyone has a sovereign choice to choose what they want to do and what polarity they want to be in. That's it. I love every single being on this planet, whatever you choose. I'm just trying to say, if it might take you a couple more incarnations to go, got it. Hey, there's no worries with that, baby. We're eternal beings in a popsicle suit in a 3D hard light simulation program trying to figure out how to balance all of these aspects into one container, baby. Let's go. Don't get it twisted. I love all of you, and I ain't trying to pick weird sides. I'm just like, hey, does it feel good in your body? Does your stomach feel good? Does it feel good in your tum-tum? Wow, no one actually ever asked me that. Does that make you feel like you want to enjoy your incarnation here, or does it feel like you're driving off a cliff? Well, you know what? I haven't told anybody this, but yeah, there's something weird about it. I don't want to. Don't do things that are against human nature. Don't do things that is against your soul's purpose. Very simple. All right. Shit. You watch us, you think, get ready. You're like, no, you're not. I'm like, yeah, I'm going full speed around turns, horses, whole nine. I already have my horses' names picked out. I want like the dope, like 1980s, like just because, like, like the armor on the sides and plastic, so it's light. I just want to do things that reminds us of how awesome we are and how special we are, and to show the whole universe, yo, bro, this is Earth. You thought, it's almost like we're the underdog. Well, check it out with the underdog story, ladies and gentlemen. Everyone roots for the underdog. And there's no greater story in this universe than the underdog against all odds winning. That's why we're here. Okay? That's what I'm saying. We're gonna win and smash on all this. And then, in the gold robes and the rainbow sashes. How is Earth? People in the crowd, all of us are walking on the podium, just waving at them on different planets. These are the strongest beings that came down here. How was it? There's a couple bumpy rides, sweetheart, but we got it handled just like we always do. Skadoosh, okay? Stay there with me. Don't get sucked into the weird swamp of, I don't know who I am. We got it. Okay? We get it. The guys they're taking orders from don't know who they are either. Keep that real. I've talked to their higher selves. Not impressed. Back to center. Back to center. All right. Hope that feels better for you. Come on. A little more levity. Let's go. Let's go. Come up, 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 up. Let's go. You guys are rad. Stop it. Bump the brakes. Somebody get Fossy Saucy some carnival pants and a jester hat, please. Make a meme, for God's sakes. Start juggling, Fossy, because no one believes you. All right. Now that I've said that. Dreamtime specialty. So, let's just get into the flow and shred. You're cleaning up the last remnants of your past. That's why you guys are seeing people from your past. You're seeing people that are making decisions now in the future. As the timeline splits, there may be people you went to kindergarten, middle school, high school, what have you. And you're actually saying goodbye to them because in a small way, they've chosen a different polarity that you're not going to. Do not be concerned with this. Again, love everyone and say, I hope to see you soon someday. I love you very much in the sense of energetically, listen. If people want to choose to live in paradise, that is their sovereign choice. If people want to choose to live in some sci-fi C- movie where everything's allotted, that's also your choice. But I'm here to tell you, choosing to be a true light being trumps, let's just say, all of these specific functions of reality that a lot of beings, consciousnesses, and polarities wish to copy. High angelic beings travel at the speed of thought. They don't need a spaceship. Our lower dimensions have copied this functionality of the upper dimensions. That's why we built spaceships. That's why we built wormholes. That's why we built teleportation devices. The thing is that we are beings from the future set back in time in our perception to balance a timeline so that we have a better future for all beings moving forward. But that gravity and that responsibility, many don't want to even view, because then you would be very stressed out and have a lot of anxiety of how important this incarnation was. Our decisions right now will determine the future of the next 7 generations plus on this planet. It's very hard to think about that when you're just thinking about yourself. Understand, we do this for the kids and the kids to come. We are strong, us indigos. Why are the indigos different than these millennials or these crystal kids? Let me tell you why. We're like split 50-50. We're like 50% light, 50% night. You're a kook, get off the deck. Like we have this attitude where we're like, who listens to this guy? What do we have? We're both light night, right? Here's the issue. Some of us are such impasse in this incarnation. We turned off our light, shut off our hearts, and joined the turds, because the whole planet, we're like, dude, this whole place when we got here was like 80% turds. I'm like, no disrespect. Not like, you didn't see it. Why? We didn't have the internet. We didn't have webcams. We didn't have people. This was like in the 70s, 80s, 90s. It was going on. We didn't know. Now that we know, I'm sitting there going like, Reincarnation wheel for all of you. Enjoy yourself. There's lots of games down there, boy. Like, it's okay. If someone needs another ride on this game, so be it. But I'm here to tell you, and this is why I'm being such a little turd on this one subject. I don't want you guys to say or be in a situation where you're like, I knew it, that's what I should have said. I knew it, I should have moved. I could have been gone for 6 months and dodged this whole timeline. I knew it. Why didn't I do it? I'm trying to give some of you guys some sort of insights on that emotion that will course through your soul. And I don't want you to have to go through that emotion. I'm trying to help you. I'm an Indigo. I love you. Come on, let's go. All right? We got to be stronger for these crystals and some of these guys. By the way, the whole world is crushing right now. The marches in the UK and Madrid, and I mean, everywhere's going off right now. They're just like, nah, we're not doing it. Hashtag not doing it. What I'm trying to get to you guys is don't forget about that. If that's not broadcasted on the news, it won't be. For all you guys on these different platforms, you need to share it to your friends and family that have no idea that the whole world is resisting this stuff. If they are. You know what I mean? My brother Sean, love you, bro. What I'm trying to get to is this suit, this life, temporary. Your integrity, eternal. This suit, this life, temporary. Your morals, your light, eternal. Remember, we are eternal beings in this game and act in accordance with universal law and try to help everyone around us. You are very, very strong. Act your age, okay? This brain can't tell you who you are. Only your heart and your soul can. This little chemical computer. You want some coffee? You want to light some sagey? You want to sip of some coffee? That's what your brain does. It's a transceiver. It can't tell you who I was 25 lives ago, or what's the name of my pet on my where I come from in my home world, or what my mother's name is in Andromeda. No, it's my little baby brain I grew in this skull. So calm down with asking your brain for things it can't answer. Your soul understands. Your soul always knows. Okay? If you're wondering why it's so difficult, you got to get in meditation, quiet your mind, get into your stream, then ask. Okay? And it takes time and practice. Okay? Just want to be real with you. Anything that's worth doing takes time. Graduating school, graduating college, graduating EMT school takes time. Anything that's instant gratification, pay attention. There's always strings attached. All right. We having fun? By the way, I love you guys. Go ahead and chime in. Trust your heart. That's what I'm talking. See? You guys need your own platforms. I need to be watching you. We need like a group. YouTube's on fire right now. Trust your heart. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm building wave pools in the desert. It's going to go off out here. Calm down. Hey, we're buying land. It's going to be okay. Hey, my boy J-Dog, he's looking at freaking iFly indoor sky domes. We're seeing how high the ceiling can be. You know, there's things that we need to do together. That's awesome. That reminds us of how awesome we are, and where your fear gets shrunk into it's obliterated. Well, I was scared of heights, but then I did indoor skydiving, and then I started doing backflips, and I guess I'm not scared of heights anymore. Oh, I used to not know how to swim, and the water terrified me, but now I'm surfing. Guys, we are going to obliterate fear off this planet, one awesome light being at a time. That's what's going down right now. Your timeline is a remnant, and your dream time is showing you people that you're splitting the timeline with. You're almost saying your goodbyes in a loving way from people you incarnated with. That's why you're seeing them. People that are crossing worlds, right? Check it. Love you. See you soon. You guys, all we have down here is the time that we have in these suits to do our best, to learn from our past mistakes and to evolve. Don't get caught up on the life and death thing. Get caught up on, am I living my greatest life right now? Am I living my highlight reel? Am I doing what my soul has been requesting me to do? Am I having to shake off 30 years of unconsciousness to get back into my center? That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Cool. I love you. Yeah, I'm just like, I want to build coral reefs, bro. I want to build coral reefs that are for the fishies and for surfing. There's some things that where my consciousness is going, it's like, it's almost like instead of the mud flood, it's like the light flood. I'm just gonna bury this lower dimension with awesomeness as I move around the planet. This facility, this facility, this facility, yo, what up? This facility, my homies' facilities, yo, I love that. I want to start moving at a faster speed and just walk on top of this whole thing that everyone knows is falling apart. When some of these solar flashes or some of this higher energy hits, it's gonna be even more drastic of how fast the speed is gonna increase. So don't be surprised as the Schumann's going through the roof and you're starting to shake. Sometimes you guys might need to take a nap. Okay, it's very hard to have me take a nap. Check it. The other day, they shut me down at like 2:30 p.m. and I slept for 2 hours, and I was like, something's going on right now. They're like, yeah, like it's changing. You feel it before. It's changing right now. So I'm feeling this, and some of us empaths and intuitives out there are feeling these changes. We're feeling it, and we're like, I don't know what's going on, but something's going on. And a lot of you guys too, with your dreams, past 3 or 4 days, I'm completely coherent in my dreams, but when I wake up, I forget everything, and that doesn't happen to me. And I'm like, what's going on? It's almost like I'm aware of things that are going on right now, and they're like concerned. They're like, what if he just says it? You know, like they're like, cut the feed. He might just tell his friends and family, yo, this is popping off right now, right here. You know what I mean? So I love you guys. I'm just trying to say, if you guys are feeling that way, understand. 3 timelines. We're choosing the highest timeline. Middle timeline, don't want to go to this timeline. Okay. Keep moving up. That's what we're doing here as a planet. I just want you guys to know I love you. Go ahead and shout out where you guys are plugging in from on Earth. I know I should do that more often. Wherever you guys are sending love from or watching from, go ahead and punch that in. Why? I say this to you guys because you guys need to find each other. If you find a homie in Ontario, hey, I'm 2 miles away. Homies, New Zealand, wherever on Earth you guys are, do a shout out. Find each other. These platforms are for you. I make these for you, period. Okay? This is my normal weekly homework assignment to check in on you and say how much I love you and to keep us in the center of our integrity and our morality on this planet. You are very, very priceless, irreplaceable beings. Never give anyone that power. I just love you guys. Cool. I'll have that digital download for Sedona Cosmic Awakening next weekend. I'll post a link here, next week. It'll be on Gumroad for digital download. For all the homies that bought tickets that couldn't come, I will have some private links for you as well. I am completely done with Friday as of at the end of today, and then I have Saturday and Sunday to chop. It'll take me about 5 days. It's about 9 to 10 hours of footage each day. So we're talking about almost 30 hours, 24 hours of footage. That's how much content there is in this digital download. That we'll have available for you. All of our gear at teamlight.com, store.teamlight.com. All the apparel is on sale. It's there right now. You don't even have to use a coupon code. It's all on sale. I got some new devices. I wanted to show you guys this one. Remember that prototype I talked about? When I move it, it's going to unplug. But come on. This is what I made. I don't know if you guys can see it. But it basically has a very sacred geometry design. And what I'm thinking about doing is making one layer clear and then solid black for anti-EMS 5G stuff. I don't know what I should call it. I don't know. I'll think about it. It's rad. But those new molds I said, I have and I'm really excited for that personally. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I just want you guys to know, look, hey, you too. I love you, that's right. I love you guys. So City of Light, little healing sanctuary going up in the south. I'll tell you more about that once it's up. It's done. You guys know I love you. I appreciate you. Listen, stay above the frequency. Go to the gym, take your vitamins, go sit in the sun, put some headphones on, get away from. You gotta come up right now because there's so many downloads and energy available to you. It's all for you right now. This whole change is for you. This whole come up. So when there's things pushing on you in your life, just remember, hey, that's to remind me to get up, because sometimes when we go unconscious, our job is to evolve. Okay, leave the rest of that stuff to the lowers. My name is Rion. It's an absolute pleasure being with you. All right, peace and blessings from Sedona. Grogi. All right, YouTube, we love you. Stay positive out there. Europe, I know it's tough. I love you. Hold space. I hope to see you guys soon. Peace. Love you guys.